Hey guys, it is Wednesdays with Chasey Poo. Now I had amazing ideas for this video because this week's topic is fitness, and recently I've really gotten into running, as you know, and that's why I'm doing my video with the running wall with like really bad lighting. I really need to fix my lighting. So I wanted to go outside and I wanted to film myself running, maybe help get somebody to film me, and then maybe do a selfie shot like this of me running and pretend I'm super out of breath and I just did 100K as a joke, whatever. Anyways, but that didn't work out, and I'll tell you why. So I did a race last week, and my leg feels a lot better from my leg injury if you follow me on my personal channel. But I did tie my shoe a bit too tight, and actually I think my shoes are finished. I used boys, kids sizes in my running shoes, Brooks, and they're only good I think for about 400 kilometers, and I'm almost at 400 kilometers, and they kind of hurt my feet now when I wear them, and they hurt my calves and my legs a bit, so I think it's time to invest into a better pair. So what I want to talk about, I am going to really focus this on running, but I'm going to talk about running while trans, but I'm also going to make a bigger video on my channel, but this will be the beginning, the intro to mine. Yeah. So let's start off with the shoes. We'll go bottom up. This squeaky ass floor is driving me crazy. So bottom, I have small feet. I don't like to admit that I have small feet. It's something that I'm really dysphoric about. I have been wearing shoes that are too big for my feet for years. I can remember the first time I put on shoes, they didn't have my size, so I decided to just go with the size that they had, and it was too big for me, but I was I'll deal with it, I'll just wear extra socks. And that's where it all started. That was when I was in grade 9 or something, and since then I don't know my shoe size for real. So when I went to the running room, I knew that I was gonna have to get fitted for real because I will want to take running seriously, and I got new shoes and stuff like that. So I don't actually remember what my size is, but it's too small for the men's sizes. My size does not exist in the men's sizes. So the guy actually asked if I wanted, he's like, you can go for the women's size. I was like, no, please God, please no. And I'll talk a little about why I said that, but then he suggested the kids sizes, and I was like, okay. Now the kids sizes, the shoes were about $80. Usually adult shoes are I don't know, 120 up to I don't know, 180 I guess, if you want good shoes. So I decided to go for the kids shoes. They were cheaper. I knew that they wouldn't last me as long as adult shoes, because I think adult shoes, some of them might last 1,000 kilometers or something like that. And for me, I was 400 kilometers, that'll last me at least a year. Okay, 4 months. Okay, I'm being dramatic, 5 months. Oh my God, whatever. So now that I need new shoes, I am going to go with the women's sizes. Now the reason why I didn't want to deal with the women's sizes originally was because when he suggested it, I was like, no, please. And in my head, the reason why was because, please no, I've had to deal with this my entire life. This is what I was thinking in my head. I've had to deal with this my entire life. I don't want to have to deal with it. I mean, I hate gendered things. I hate it so much. I don't know why I was so opposed to it. I think it was just I was in the moment, and I don't know, I feel maybe I wanted to fit in somehow and really wear men's shoes, but there's really no difference. So I'm gonna go with the women's sizes, and I think that if you have small feet, and I mean, look, shoes are shoes, whatever, and the women's shoes have they have cooler colors anyways. There's not really any purple shoes for men. Come on, I'm gonna rock those shoes, so whatever. I'll obviously update you when I get those shoes, whenever that happens. Now if we move forward a little bit, I wear spandex because I don't like chub rub or chafing. I don't know why, but so many people around me don't know what chub rub means, and they just say, you mean chafing? Hello, it means chub rub. I use something called Glide on my skin so that I make sure that I don't rub off, whoops, on and start chafing. It creates a layer of something on your skin, and yeah, so I wear that, and I wear shorts. And obviously I'm gonna wear I'm gonna put on my outfit at least once for you guys so that you can take a look at it. Even though I'm not gonna go out for a run today because I don't wanna hurt my foot. I wanna give it enough time to rest because I have a race in 18 days. And then for the top, I wear a t-shirt. Now I have a race shirt that I'm gonna start wearing more and more because it's vegan runners, and hello, that's the coolest shirt in the entire world. And I used to run with tank tops like this, but oh my God, cotton is rotten. I think it makes sense. Some people don't like to put things on their heads. I do. I like to put this headband, bandana, buff. It's called buff, a buff or something. I just like it because I sweat. Oh my God, I sweat so much. So related to trans things, I packed with my handy, easy pee STP packer. Whoops. The only issue with this is that it moves to the side and makes me look like I have a boner. So I actually found this video that has this harness, and I'm going to start using it for running and see how that feels. Yeah, I feel more comfortable when I'm wearing a packer or have something down there. I don't know, I feel better, but I have run without it. And if you do bind, I'm not the best person to talk to. I ran a long time ago. I used to be like, I'm gonna run on the treadmill for like 4 seconds until I was dying, but I was binding, and honestly it was horrible. So I used to wear a binder that wasn't as tight. I used to wear the medium tri-top white from Underworks. That one was tighter than the black one, and I got a black one that was handed down from one of my friends, and it was a bit stretchier, so I wore that one to go to the gym. I still had really, like, I had difficulty breathing with it, but at least I was able to like run at least a little bit, although it was like really uncomfortable. I don't know what to do. Like, maybe you could wear like a sports bra and then put a binder over it that's not too tight, because then there's no jiggle and no moving. I mean, like, honestly, it doesn't matter when you're running. People are just running. They're not looking at your chest or anything. They're just concentrating on their own running, on their own, one foot in front of the other, blah, blah. They're not gonna look at your chest and be like, oh my God, what is that? So I think that if you worry about how other people perceive you, try not to look at that. But I understand the inner dysphoria, so obviously I'm not gonna tell you, like, just get over the dysphoria, because like that doesn't happen like that. So try to find maybe a way for your chest to not bounce as much or move as much while you're running. I don't know, obviously I'm making this video about running, but if you don't like running, then just ignore this advice. Anyways, here's my outfit. So this is my outfit here. These are my shoes. I don't feel like wearing them because it's making me really feel like running with my socks. And of course, you can't go out for a run and a race without your douchebag glasses. Have a great week. I hope you enjoy this video.